Do you want to know the key to motivating yourself, making better decisions, and making more friends? All you need is emotional intelligence? Oh, yeah, it's just being aware of your emotions. We can sense and control our own emotions and detect them in others. This is called emotional intelligence or emotional quotient. Emotions play a huge role in our behaviors. Being able to identify, understand, and control them can reveal a lot about why we act in certain ways. With high emotional intelligence, you are less influenceable by other people's emotions. Being more resilient, it's easier for you to form your own motivations to tackle any challenge. You become better at making decisions. You weigh the options with clarity, keeping in mind the combination of logic and feelings. After you get a handle on how your emotions work, you can then start to see how other people's emotions are affecting them. You can react better to them and start to influence their emotions too. This has a nice benefit of making it easier to make friends by seeing what they want or need in a situation. Being able to understand other people's emotions is a huge advantage at work too. You can excel at being a leader, better at teamwork and partnerships, because you have the insights into the connections between the people and the organizations. But there are also some detriments of not being emotionally intelligent. Uncontrolled negative emotions can be a major health risk. If you are unable to understand, get comfortable with, or manage your emotions, you'll also struggle to form strong relationships with people. Now let's get into the specifics of what emotional intelligence is. Emotional intelligence is an ability to monitor your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others, to distinguish between and label different emotions correctly, and to use emotional information to guide your thinking and behavior, motivate yourself, and influence that of others. Emotional intelligence begins with becoming aware of your own emotions, what you are feeling, and more importantly, why you are feeling it. You start to see why these emotions pop up. Maybe they are the correct response, or maybe they need to change. You can then begin to manage your emotions. You can start to manage them internally and then control how you behave. If you see that the emotion is the correct response, you can express it or change it to something to suit the situation better. After you start to get a handle on identifying your own emotions, you begin to be more socially aware of other people's emotions and how they are being influenced by them. This is what empathy is, understanding someone else's emotions and where they are coming from. After you have a handle on controlling your own emotion and being aware of other people's emotion, you can now better influence social situations. You can see why people are acting the way they do and then start to manage the emotions of other people in the area. When you can put all these skills together, you can motivate yourself and manage the changes in your life. You are more resilient and influenced less by others. You become motivated by the emotions you want to be influenced by, useful and helpful ones. And you can then start to influence others to help you towards your goals. A lot of how to become more emotionally intelligent is just being more mindful, slowing down, and holding yourself more accountable. You can start by remembering how you've been acting in the past to certain situations. Like rumination, but in a good way. And then start to notice how you're responding to the situation in the moment and what emotions arise. Then try to interpret what the emotion is and is it appropriate for the situation. And negative emotions aren't bad. They may be perfectly suited to the situation. Then try to gain control of the emotion. Lean into it if it's helping, or maybe dial it back if it isn't the best for the situation. You can then start to apply these steps to other people's emotions next. For trying to manage social situations, you can make efforts to diffuse the situation or gently change the subject. Emotions are going to happen, but you can decide how you're going to react to them. And don't forget to comment down below about where you manage your emotions well, or maybe how you should have handled that one emotional situation a little better. I'm Luke the Orange, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.